Now we're going to do a new part of derivatives which is called as second order derivative. It means that if y equal to f of x is a differentiable function, therefore dy by dx, which can also be called as f dash of x, is called as the first derivative. Means if y equal to f of x, then the derivative of y is denoted by dy by dx, and f of x will become f dash of x, is called as the first derivative of y with respect to x. It is denoted by y dash or y1, meaning instead of writing dy by dx, you can write y1 equal to, or you can say y dash equal to. Now what you do is, again you differentiate f dash of x with respect to x, meaning you are differentiating dy by dx with respect to x. So if you differentiate dy by dx with respect to x, it will be d by dx of dy by dx. d by dx of dy by dx is nothing but d square y upon dx square. Remember this? This is d square y upon dx square. This is called as the second derivative. So whenever you have a question, you find the derivative of that and find dy by dx. Whatever dy by dx you get, again you differentiate. That becomes d square y upon dx square, and that is equal to f double dash of x. This is called as the second derivative, second order derivative of y with respect to x. It is denoted by y double dash, or it is denoted by y2. So if I say y dash, it means it is dy by dx. If I say y double dash, it means it is d square y upon dx square. This is the concept of higher order derivatives, and one part of it is second order derivative. Y equal to root x. So what we can do is, we can differentiate with respect to x. So we get dy by dx, that is equal to d by dx of root of x. So first order derivative, which is dy by dx, derivative of root of x is 1 upon 2 root of x. Now what we can do is, we have to find d square y upon dx square. So again you differentiate with respect to x. So we get d by dx of dy by dx equal to d by dx of 1 upon 2 root of x. So derivative of dy by dx automatically will become d square y by dx square. We can take 1 upon 2 outside. We get d by dx of 1 upon root x. There is no derivative for 1 upon root x. So you can write it as x raised to half. In the subsequent step, you can write it as x raised to minus half by using the formula 1 upon a raised to m equal to a raised to minus m, meaning we can use the formula 1 upon a raised to m, that is equal to a raised to minus m by using the law of indices. You get d square y upon dx square equal to half d by dx of x raised to minus half, that is half. This will be minus half x raised to minus half minus 1. This will be minus 1 upon 4 x raised to minus 3 by 2. Next one is y equal to x raised to 5. Differentiate with respect to x. dy by dx equal to d by dx of x raised to 5. So we get dy by dx equal to x raised to 5 is a power function, x raised to n, that is nx raised to n minus 1. So we get dy by dx equal to 5 times of x raised to 4. Again you have to differentiate with respect to x. You get d square y upon dx square equal to d by dx of 5 times of x raised to 4. So you get d square y by dx square, 5 outside, d by dx of x raised to 4. So we get d square y upon dx square equal to 5. X raised to 4 is 4 times x raised to 3, that is x raised to n is nx raised to n minus 1. So we get d square y upon dx square equal to 20x raised to 3. Question number 2.1, y equal to e raised to x. Differentiate with respect to x. We get dy by dx equal to d by dx of e raised to x. So we get dy by dx equal to derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. Again we can differentiate with respect to x, we get d square y upon dx square equal to d by dx of e raised to x. So we get d square y upon dx square, derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x, and we can write this as d square y upon dx square equal to y, and you can write here from 1 because y is equal to e raised to x, so you can replace the value of e raised to x with y. Differentiate with respect to x, dy by dx equal to d by dx of e raised to 2x plus 1. E raised to 2x plus 1 is in the form of e raised to f of x, and derivative of e raised to f of x is e raised to f of x, d by dx of f of x, f of x will be 2x plus 1, because compare करेगा e and d will get eliminated, therefore f of x will be equal to 2x plus 1. So obviously you get dy by dx equal to e raised to 2x plus 1, x का डेरिवेटिव 1 है, 1 का डेरिवेटिव 0 है, so we get dy by dx equal to 2 times of e raised to 2x plus 1. Then again you can differentiate with respect to x. So we get d by dx of dy by dx equal to d by dx of 2 e raised to 2x plus 1. So this becomes d square y upon dx square, 2 outside, you will have d by dx of e raised to 2x plus 1. So d square y upon dx square equal to 2. This is again in the form of e raised to f of x. Derivative of e raised to f of x is e raised to f of x, d by dx of f of x, that is 2 e raised to 2x plus 1. Derivative of 2x is 2, 1 is 0. So I get d square y upon dx square equal to 4 e power 2x plus 1. D square y upon dx square equal to, you can write this as y, because the question is y equal to e raised to 2x plus 1. So at the end, if you are able to replace the value by y in any place, please do it. So I think this is the most ideal solution that you can have. Y equal to e raised to log x, you have to find d square y by dx square. So I think we can go for differentiate with respect to x. So we get dy by dx equal to d by dx of e raised to log x. So we have dy by dx equal to e raised to log x and derivative of log x, because this is in the form of e raised to f of x. Derivative of e raised to f of x is e raised to f of x, d by dx of f of x, because f of x is log x. You check this ना, compare करेगा तो I think you get log x equal to f of x, meaning f of x equal to log x. So we will have dy by dx equal to e raised to log x, and derivative of log x is 1 upon x. So we get dy by dx equal to e raised to log x upon x. Differentiate with respect to x, d square y upon dx square equal to d by dx of e raised to log x upon x. So d square y upon dx square, you have to use u by v d by dx of e raised to log x minus e raised to log x d by dx of x, the whole upon v square. So we get this as d square y upon dx square, that is equal to x. This is e raised to f of x, derivative will be e raised to f of x d by dx of f of x minus e raised to log x, derivative of x is 1, the whole upon x square. So we get d square y upon dx square equal to x e raised to log x, derivative of log x 1 upon x minus e raised to log x upon x square. You get d square y upon dx, to cancel this x and x, you get e raised to log x minus e raised to log x upon x square, cut it, d square y upon dx square equal to 0 upon x square, so you get d square y upon dx square equal to 0. There is an alternative way of doing this sum. Instead of going for the lengthy procedure, you can use this method. I think I am of the opinion that if they ask this question as an MCQ, maybe a mark, you can use this method and solve it. But if they ask it for say 2 or 3 marks, then you have to do the entire procedure as how we did the previous method. Now, I mean, there is a formula which says that in logarithm there is a formula which says that if a to the power log x to the base a, if it is there, the answer is equal to x. This is the answer. It's a rule of log, how you have log ab as log a plus log b, like that you have got this method. Similarly, e raised to log x रहेगा ना, तो it is assumed that the base is always e. Alphabet में you can always assume the base as e. So I think if this is e raised to log x to the base e, the answer is x. So this entire thing will become x. You can differentiate with respect to x, you get the value of dy by dx is derivative of x, which is 1, and subsequently you can find the value for d square y by dx square, which is nothing but derivative of 1, which is equal to 0. This is a part of logarithmic application. I don't know whether you have done this formula in school, but if you can use it for MCQ में आएगा, you can use this method definitely. But if it is a big sum, don't go for this method. Maybe they might not give you full marks.